Alright, today solving linear inequations. So this is the last bit of this linear equations stuff. So we'll be then having a revision lesson and then having a short test on this stuff. Alright, and it is part of Unit 1. So, first of all, inequations. So the word inequations, all that refers to is if you have something that instead of, say, 3x plus 2y equals 6, instead of having an equal sign there, you would have, say, a less than, or less than or equals, or greater than, or greater than or equals. Alright, so the one on the left here, that's an equation, and this is an inequation. Alright, and the thing that makes it an inequation is these signs here. Alright, so how do we do it? Well, pretty much we do it exactly the same way as we've been doing other things. So let's say if we want to solve, for example, 2x plus 1 is less than 4. So we do the same things. Take 1 from both sides. So 2x is less than 3. Divide by 2 both sides. Cancel, cancel. X is less than 3 over 2. Alright, so same techniques, nothing different. Now, if, for example, we want to put this on a number line, then we do something like this. So 3 over 2, of course, is 1.5. So we're starting here at 1.5. So if there's 1.5 there. Now, you'll notice what we do here is a less than sign. So because there's no equals as well as, we put a circle there above the 3 over 2. So what that says is the 3 over 2 itself is not included, but everything up to it. And we want less than, so we're down there. Alright, so a circle, we use a circle for less than, greater than. Alright, next example. Next example, let's have a look. So 3 minus 2x less than or equal to 4. So this time we've got an equals. Alright, follow the same processes. Take 3 minus 2x less than or equal to 1. Okay, now this next one here, this is the interesting bit. So over as the side here, we know that 2 is less than 4, for example. Alright, we know that. Now, if I want to divide both sides here, so I'm going to divide by negative 2. So if I did that, I'd go negative 2 over oops, sorry, it's not what I'm after. Negative 2 is not on the top, it's 2 over negative 2. 4 over negative 2, less than. Alright, this here is negative 1, this here is negative 2, and we want less than. Negative 1 less than negative 2? Well, no, it's not. So, this symbol here is not now incorrect. So, to make it correct, what do I need to do? Well, if I turn it around, it said negative 1 is greater than negative 2, then that would be fine. So what we need to do then is if we're dividing by a negative, it's a bit messy, a negative, then what we need to do is we need to flip the sign. Alright, so over here I'm going to go negative 2x, and to get rid of the 2, negative 2 I should say, I'm going to divide by negative 2. So if I'm dividing by a negative, so I need to flip the sign. So from less than or equals, I need to flip it around to be greater than or equals. Negative 2's cancel, so that net x is greater than or equal to negative 1/2. So on our number line, we've got there, so greater than or equals. Now in this time you notice there's an equals as well. So back in the previous page, alright, there was no equals here. And we used an open circle, so we need to try and make things a little bit different. So the way we do that is, rather than, we put a dot, and then greater than, that's up this way, so there we go. Alright, so the dot, we use a dot for greater than or equals, or less than or equals. Alright, so let me squeeze that in here, a dot for less than or equals, or greater than equals. Right, let's do one more example. Alright, bit trickier example this one. Alright, so this is 2x plus 3 over 5 greater than 3 minus 4x over 3 plus 2. Alright. Right, we've got fractions. Always make things difficult. We try to simplify it if we can. So, because 5 times 3 is 15, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply everything by 15. So 5 goes into itself once and into 15 3 times, so that term there becomes 3 bracket 2x plus 3. 3 goes into itself once and into 15 5 times, so that term becomes 5 bracket 3 minus 4x. Alright, and I cannot emphasise enough to kind of take it step by step like I'm doing here, so that just saves you like losing stuff. We don't want to lose stuff. Alright, and so this last one here, 15 times 2 is 30. Now expand our brackets. Alright, now get our terms on the same side, so I'm going to take 9 from both sides. I'm also, I'll do it step by step. So take 9, so I've got 6x is greater than 15 minus 20x plus 21. Now, I should have put those two together, so I've got 6x is greater than negative 20x plus 36. Now I'm going to plus 20 both sides, or 20x I should say. I'm going to go to the next page now. So 6x plus 20x is 26x. It's greater than, what do we got? A leg on, so 36. Alright, last step, divide by 26. X is greater than 36 on 26. Now, hopefully you notice here that we can do some cancelling down, and the expectation is that our fractions, and you leave them in improper fractions, and the expectation is that they are simplified. So seeing as 36 and 26 are both even numbers, 2 goes into them, and it goes into 26 13 times and 36 18 times. So x is greater than 18 over 13. Alright, so that's it. Exercise 1E, questions on your work plan. The ones that are listed there, so that's what you need, and that's the last. So then some revision, and then a short test as assessment on this first area of study.